Warning, the language in this video may be triggering to survivors of sexual assault. For the first time, a government-appointed official has admitted the systematic nature of the sexual violence being used against the women of Tigray by Ethiopian and Eritrean forces. Dr. Fasika Amdesalase, a top public health official for the interim government appointed by Abiy Ahmed's federal administration, has said, quote, "Women are being kept in sexual slavery. The perpetrators have to be investigated." This is a stunning accusation coming from someone within the federal appointed interim administration, considering many have lost their jobs for speaking about the nature of the atrocities happening in Tigray. But it is the first statement from a government official, or at least one of the Ethiopian government, that is acknowledging that women are being held captive, and that it isn't just instances of rape here and there, but that there is a systematic targeting of women for being held captive for rape for extended periods of time. Sexual slavery is attaching the right of ownership over one or many people's bodies and coercing them to engage in forced sexual activity. This includes forced labor, but also includes the reducing of someone to a servile status, which we are seeing in the capture and holding of these women for long periods of time. They report being beaten, they report being gang raped, they report having foreign objects inserted into their private parts. A woman that her story has widely been heard by now. I don't want to repeat the specific gruesome details of it, but she is her story is listed in this article in Reuters, and she could not control her own bladder after what I believe 23 soldiers of Eritrean and Ethiopian armies did to her. And I'm sorry, it's a little difficult to speak of, but essentially, women are being taken captive for the purpose of sexual slavery, for the purpose of raping them, and it is finally acknowledged by a government official within the Ethiopian apparatus, not the ousted Tigrayan regional apparatus, or among the Tigrayan activists who have been doing an amazing job bringing this issue to the forefront, and one that has been denied in a variety of heinous ways. I mean, these people accused these women of being paid by TPLF to lie. These people accuse these women of being told to exaggerate their pain for the cameras. Like, it's disgusting. It's really, and then the worst part is the people that say, well, there's a culture of rape in Tigray anyway. Really? Are you going to act like Ethiopia as a whole doesn't have to deal with that? We're not going to pretend like this is some region-specific problem. Ethiopia as a whole treats women like objects for sexual and labor coercive use. Like, it's not a Tigray specific problem. What's happening in Tigray is an Ethiopian problem being exacerbated by the presence of this foreign army that they invited in, and being exacerbated by the constant demonization of Tigrayans for the last 3 years, and that has culminated in an atmosphere of the spoils of war, right? It's not just we're going to loot the hospitals and the schools, we're going to rape your women because we view them as objects to be taken. That's what it is. To blame this on a culture specific to Tigray is essentially trying to pretend like Ethiopia as a whole isn't sexist. Which, quite frankly, if you're a woman from Ethiopia, that should be insulting to you. Like, that is a very, very ridiculous thing to say, to pretend like Ethiopia doesn't have a sexist problem and a rape problem all over, and that it's some specific regional issue. It's a joke, and it's a disgusting way to try and deflect from the real horrific reality of what these women have been experiencing, what these women have been going through, what they're continuing to go through. Low estimates say that it's only near like 800. That's only what's been reported. High estimates I've seen up to 22,000 already, and it's going to keep going higher until it ends, and hopefully that will be soon, but probably not. Thank you for watching. Again, apologies if anyone was triggered by the language in this video. It is a very difficult thing to talk about, but hopefully we can spread awareness and bring an end to this horrible situation soon. Thank you for watching.